Ladies and gentlemen, I regret to inform you of some bad news. The Chill the Rift tournament hosted in Edmonton, it's in Canada for those of you that don't know, we had a nice tournament, Chill the Rift. It was a good time. Yuhn and I commentated it, and I recorded everything in 1080p here from my basement in Ontario. Now here's the fun thing. My XSplit was not a very cooperative program that weekend. Some of you might have noticed with the commentary mic flickering for Yuhn, or how he goes robot, or sounds like he's underwater or something. I don't know. Either way, I'm not very impressed with it. So I think I fixed the issue, but the bigger issue is that these three games, the Grand Finals Best of 3 Series 1, are unrecoverable. All the games are toast. I have something like 30 gigs of video footage, and for the life of me, I can't get them working. And I've tried. If you've been following my Twitter, which you should have by now, twitter.com/FourCourtJester, you would have noticed a lot of rage that I've been posting about how I can't get these going. Today was my last attempts. None of them have worked, so I will just give you a quick rundown. This is going to be the summary of games 1 through 3 in the first best of 3 series for the Edmonton Chill the Rift Grand Finals. The teams, I believe, was Efflorscence and DUI. And both teams played exceptionally well. Game number 1 was pretty awesome. Let me get my League of Replays. League replays. Come here. Alright, so League replays tells me that on January 15th, I think that's when all the games are. The 15th? No. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes. Game number 1. Delirium was Morgana, Kagedekadan, or however you say her name, was Janna. We had a Mumu on Crocodoko, Undead Mickey was Vayne, and Flax Rifle was Cho'Gath. On DUI team, Terabyte was Tryndamere, Samuel was Nocturne. We had a Soraka on an Unforeseen Force, a Lesra on Swain, and iJosh on Corki. Yes, Corki. We had a Corki in the game. The game itself was phenomenal, and unfortunately, I cannot really tell you too much other than Flax Rifle as a solo top. It kind of doesn't really do too much, especially against Terabyte. This was a very fed Tryndamere game and a very fed Corki game. They just destroyed Efflorescence. Came out swinging. It was a good time. So DUI takes game number 1. Game number 2. We had some bans going down, most notably Tryndamere. So Delirium for Efflorescence picks up Cassiopeia, goes mid. Kagedekadan goes Soraka, and we have a Crocodoko jungler on Gangplank. Undead Mickey on Vayne. Flax Rifle again on Cho'Gath. In response, DUI gets Terabyte on Cannon, solo top, who does a phenomenal job again. Samuel jungling on Udyr, who had some phenomenal flash stun initiations. That kid knows his characters, I'll tell you that. Unforeseen Force, I think was, Alistar. That's a weird symbol. Lesra went Morgana mid. iJosh went Corki again. And this is the game where Cassiopeia really made the big difference. Flax Rifle still kind of underwhelming. Undead Mickey and Crocodoko, so the jungler and the AD, doing a phenomenal job. And Delirium really shining. That Cassiopeia foiled so many attempts. It was quite great. Efflorescence wins after 47 minutes, 49 seconds, and basically all the way up until about the 42-minute mark or so. The entire game was totally for DUI. They were really poised on about to win, but Cassiopeia was just too good for them. So Efflorescence ties up the series 1-1. Now, remember, this is the best of 3 series. So right now, they're up 1 series on the best of 3, which means if they take this next game, Efflorescence, they end it. They win 2-0 in the series. It's great. Game number 3 comes out. Cassiopeia ban. Not really a surprise. Delirium on Ari. Kagedekadan on Janna. which was really good, because I'll tell you why in a second. Crocodoko on Skarner, Undead Mickey on Caitlyn, and Flax Rifle taking Garen solo top. Now, the Kargitikan pick of Janna was really good because they had a Morgana, and yes, Terabyte ran Morgana mid. Elezra took Nasus top. iJosh taking Vayne down south with Unforeseen Force on that Alistar against Samuel on the Nocturne. So the Janna ult became very crucial in these teamfights to knock away some of these big heavy hitters. Unfortunately for them, or fortunately for them, I should say, DUI takes game number 3. It was a 38-minute, 18-second game. It was really good. There was a lot of kills. Spectator client doesn't tell me anything, so I don't really know what to say about that. So now we have tied up the series 2-1, which means DUI is awarded the first best of 3 series. That now ties them up 1-1 because Efflorescence, again coming from the winner's bracket, was up 1-0. This results in the next best of 3, which you can find here on the YouTube playlist. And you should go watch them because they're really good. Also, the encoding on the last 2 should be of higher quality because I had to tinker with XSplit. There should be hopefully no mic issues, which means you should have some very enjoyable games. I do apologize for the microphone issues. I will not be tampering with XSplit issues again, and henceforth, I will always be recording in FLV because everything was encoded in MP4, which I think was a bad mistake because I'd have 3 unusable files and a whole bunch of other files with microphone issues. So yeah, I'm hoping the FLVs will be good. Go watch them now. Thanks again to OverKlocked Gaming, Gamer Grub, Riot Games over in Calgary. For letting me shoutcast and record all these, and Yuhn for basically solo shoutcasting most of them by himself. Onward to the second best of 3 series between DUI and Efflorescence.